What can you tell me about a young woman by the name of Grace?
It seems you already know some of the story. It was a long time ago.
What happened to her?
As I heard it told, one day Grace just wasn't there anymore.
Did the captain try to find his daughter?
Not to my knowledge. He did not set off in search of her, nor did he send men. At the time, I thought it strange. Still do. I'll never understand how a man could reject his only daughter.
We found a page ripped from a book. Here, do you recognise it?
Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be.
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend? When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
Excuse the mess. Another bottle broke. It's no big business.
Are you sure you're all right? You seem a little overwhelmed.
A bottle fell from its shelf. No big business, Mr. McRaith. Happens all the time.
Are you all right?
If you must know, sir, I have a drinking problem.
Really?
I do. My liquor disappears. My bottles fall to the floor and break, though I'm nowhere near. 'Tis a drinking problem indeed.
Objects inexplicably vanishing, moving or breaking. Either you're haunted or you're clumsier than you think.
Salutare tuturor și bine ați revenit la un nou episod din seria Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. În episodul trecut am fost și am încheiat socotelile cu Fairfax Haskell, iar fiul acestuia a devenit nou conducător al orășelului din The Harrows și am făcut un caz de bântuire din sătul cu vânătorilor. Iar acum o să continuăm. Trebuie să mergem să o găsim pe Seeker și cred că ea este și acea Grace care era menționată în scrisoarea pe care am găsit-o în locuința lui Ciridian. Și acum cred că avem și o activitate aici.
What do you want?
Da, avem o activitate la Daniel.
My sister is gone. For the first time, I'm alone in the world, and I feel it. Still, I'm doing two people's work now, so there's no time for the sullens. No strength for them neither. They listen to me complaining, eh? When you've done nothing but help me. I tell you what, as a token of my ever-undying gratitude, how's about I sell you my half of the map?
Generous, even in his grief.
I may be
O să
interested.
ne dea jumătate de hartă
I'll
care
give you
era
a
a
good
lui.
price.
400. Ia să vedem.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
Aye. Goodbye.
Find the treasure. Ia să vedem unde e. Dar nu ne arată. Păi și unde e asta? O fi și aici o regiune? Văd că indică undeva foarte departe. În fine, o să vedem noi. Acum, hai să mergem la Helen, pentru că era opțională la quest-ul cu Seeker. Și oricum avem o activitate pentru Kate acolo, trebuie să cumpărăm ceva medicamente.
Things look better here. Helen is working out.
Grace era fiica lui Pennington și posibil
Good
că
day.
Helen să o cunoască. Ia să vedem ceva nou în shop.
By any chance, might you have anything useful in your inventory to sell?
Have a look and decide for yourself.
Candlestick.
What can you tell me about a young woman by the name of Grace?
It seems you already know some of the story. It was a long time ago, but I'll do my best to fill in the gaps.
What happened to her?
As I heard it told, one day Grace just wasn't there anymore.
How was their relationship?
I believe it was stormy, as you'd expect between a commander and his disobedient daughter. I do think he loved her, but as far as anyone ever saw, he never shed a single tear for her.
Later, after he exiled her, did the captain try to find his daughter?
Not to my knowledge. He did not set off in search of her, nor did he send men. At the time, I thought it strange. Still do. I'll never understand how a man could reject his only daughter. And that, my inquisitive Banisher friends, is all I know about the matter.
Prea multe nu știe nici Helen.
Take care of yourself, Helen.
I will. No one else seems to want to.
Nu știu, mă așteptam să ne zică care era relația lui Grace cu Debra.
This should be enough. Let's return to Kate. I've brought you medical supplies from Fort Jericho.
Really? Thank you. I can't tell you how much we need them.
Glad I could help. Thank you for your time. Farewell, Kate Newsmith.
A goodbye to you too, Red McWraith. And whatever it is you seek, may you find it.
Ia să vedem totuși cum arată harta asta. Pornește de aici. Cred că ăsta este sfârșitul hărții. Partea din stânga. Și e undeva aici. Se vedeau clădirile astea undeva pe acolo. Ia, hai să încercăm totuși. Vedem dacă reacționează cumva Raith sau Antea la mediul înconjurător și spun că ar fi o comoră prin apropiere. Unde am zis? Cred că aici, undeva între astea două puncte ar trebui să fie.
The map says the treasure is close.
Uite că deja a reacționat. E bine.
I think this area is similar to the map's instructions.
The treasure must be hidden nearby.
Ok.
What the hell is this place?
This is no cave.
Uite-o chiar aici.
It's a tomb.
Cât de ușor.
Well, that was unexpected.
You never know. One man's trash.
Is usually another man's trash too.
Am găsit doar o păpușă veche și o scrisoare. Ce e bine e că a fost aproape de punctul de fast travel. N-a trebuit să ne mișcăm prea mult. Acum mai să vedem pe unde e ieșirea. Deci în față și la stânga. Bănuiesc că pe aici.
Ah, shut it.
They brought more friends.
Symbols. The hut may be near. I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Faded with age. Ought to know what it was for. Can I tell my arse from my elbow?
Hai să scăpăm de ceața asta.
Ask for help if you need it. This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker?
Mai mult ca sigur ea e Seeker, dar hai să mai investigăm pe aici. Cumva să ratăm ceva. Hai să vedem ce era și aici, că mai era o trecere pe undeva, dar...
Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home? Fine wardrobe for a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye. Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye. Fair enough.
Seeker drew this. Now we know. She's in the mountains. There's a ritual of dissimulation, and we need the catalyst.
Ai făcut un ritual aici, dar
Same circle as the one on the entrance.
nu cred că-l
The
știm.
circle powers the door, but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might.
Trebuie să
We did
mergem
well to
la,
come here.
la Lemmy Haskell.
Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell, and Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Aye, sure.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Oh, now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. We need to get this right. We cannot afford to fail.
We won't fail if you stop dragging your feet.
Hai să vedem, trebuie să vorbim cu Lemmy Haskell. Peisajul s-a schimbat în The Harrows. Este un nor de ceață. Cred că din cauza faptului că am deportat acele warduri. Hai să vedem. Avem și un caz de bântuire aici. Nu e chiar la vânzătoarea asta aici.
Excuse the mess. Another bottle broke. It's no big business.
Are you sure you're all right? You seem a little overwhelmed.
A bottle fell from its shelf. No big business, Mr. McRaith. Happens all the time.
Are you all right?
If you must know, sir, I have a drinking problem.
Really?
I do. My liquor disappears. My bottles fall to the floor and break, though I'm nowhere near. 'Tis a drinking problem indeed.
Objects inexplicably vanishing, moving, or breaking. Either you're haunted or you're clumsier than you think.
Haunted, you say? Well, your majesty, why not? As the saying goes, when life gives you a torrent of shit, may as well be haunted.
You could be in danger. To be haunted is rarely good.
Well, now, that is bad news. Which is good, because I don't believe in good news.
I'm offering you my help. Can you afford to refuse it?
I don't believe in helping hands either. But if you want to do whatever it is you do, please feel free to do it.
When did the bottle breaking start?
I don't know. I gave up on keeping track of time, or things. Normally, if a bottle disappears, I drank it and forgot. But I'm not wrong about this. In quiet moments, I hear the bottle glass crack. When I'm not there, the liquor moves about. Other times, they dare to fall of a sudden, out of nowhere, and break upon the floor. The shelves are straight and proper stacked. I had Ishmael check. 'Tis a mystery, right enough.
Ishmael and you were close, I believe.
Oh, how folk love to talk. They're wrong. There's nothing improper between me and Ishmael. He works for me, and we enjoy each other's company. He's a good friend who lives upstairs. I have my own little house across the way. Ah, talk of an angel. Hear the flutter of his wings.
Phoebe? What's the matter? Oh, good day. What
All's
can I
well.
do?
It's just another bottle broke. I'd blame my butterfingers, but Mr. Banisher here thinks we may have a ghost.
God take my soul. I'm sorry. The spilled liquor. The stink.
Care dintre ei e bântuit?
Come now. Come now.
I'm sorry.
All is well, Ishmael. Breathe. Just breathe. It's just another worry fit. You'll be fine.
While he gets back on his feet, let's look around.
Nu. Nu asta trebuie să facem.
You're safe. I'm here.
Half our operation wiped out at a stroke.
Curses are bad for...
Broken glass.
She said bottles in her house shifted and fell. We should check it out.
Are you sure you don't want a little pick-me-up?
Nice abacus.
Imagine trying to use one of those after a bottle of rot gut.
Think of good things. The warm breeze off an ocean. Bread fresh from the oven. Morning bread.
Poor Ishmael has fits of worry.
Da, uite aici e casa lui Phoebe.
I feel like he panicked when I mentioned the ghost. They've been playing for years. I'm keeping score. Either Ishmael's getting better, or Phoebe's getting worse. The governor disliked Mistress Walcott's manner. What a surprise. What kind of ghost only communicates by breaking wee bottles?
An insidious ghost, trying to slowly drive its victim crazy. A ghost was here, not long ago.
Phoebe Walcott's done well for herself. Her own warehouse and pier at Covenant Beach. What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Phoebe likes a drink. Or 5.
Maybe that vexes our mysterious ghost.
This is as sad as it is disturbing.
Despite her defiance, her past batters her.
I know Phoebe and Ishmael are friends, but there's a generous will.
Our shy, bottle-breaking ghost also hides things. Why the will?
Everything Ishmael has, he gets from her. Perhaps the ghost believes he's taken advantage.
I doubt there's anything more to be found here. Let's go back to the store and ask a few more questions.
Have you found your ghost?
How's Ishmael? Feeling better, is he?
He's cleaning up the broken glass. I've buggered off till he's finished, and you should too.
Would you know, by any chance, what pulls the trigger on his crises?
He deals with his pain as best he can, like all of us. You leave him alone now, yeah?
I'm sorry, I must insist.
You, Your Majesty, are tugging at my berries now, and it vexes me.
I'm here to protect you from a ghost, Mistress Walcott. Ishmael's condition may be important.
Ishmael Lord just needs a drink. He has a past, and because of it, when he gets the anxieties, he collapses. It's how he is, and he won't take his medics. Well, that's all right, 'cause I can easily drink enough for 2.
Your troublesome ghost meddles with more than your booze. It also hid your will.
I knew things were vanishing. It wasn't just the liquor.
Whose ghost do you think might hide your liquor and your will?
Sounds like my long-dead husband's particular brand of mischief.
Ghosts may linger long in the invisible before returning.
If you've liquor stocked elsewhere, I'd like to check it.
I would too, sir. But I abandoned my warehouse some time ago and have since lost the keys. Ishmael may have spares. His room is upstairs, right over our heads.
A trusted friend, is he?
Despite his efforts to keep me alive, I consider him my one and only friend.
Thank you for your time. I'll take no more of it for now.
No matter. I've all the time in the world.
S-ar putea ca cel care e bântuit să fie Ishmael, nu Phoebe.
Something has me. Wards. I can manifest now.
This Bible really annoyed him.
I hope he kept his opinion to himself. Games of strategy, games of chance.
A widow, drunk and inconsolable. And a widower, sober and inconsolable.
Also, a shy, bottle-breaking ghost.
That's not a lot to go on. So our mysterious ghost also took time to hide that key. Must be important.
Dar ce avem noi aici?
Ishmael took a risk keeping this, especially around here.
Was he scared of a ghost? I'd like to ask him about that.
Wet sand. Did Ishmael go to the sea recently?
Covenant Beach, maybe?
That's a possibility, but why would the ghost hide a key? What exactly does this ghost want? There's no clear pattern.
Banisher rule number 1. A ghost always lingers for a reason.
Let's have a chat with Ishmael Law. Mr. Law?
How can I help you, sir?
Kind of easy to work for someone who drinks so much.
Phoebe Walcott deals with her pain the only way she knows.
But you dislike heavy drinkers, don't you?
My friend is wounded by the horrors of the world. She drinks so that she does not weep. But I weep enough for two.
What can you tell me about Covenant Beach?
Not much, sir.
There's a locked warehouse there. The ghost that haunts this store hid the key.
That was Mistress Walcott's storehouse, the center of her business. It's derelict now.
But you've been there of late, haven't you? I found sand from the beach in your lodgings. Why did you go to the warehouse? And why would the ghost hide the key to it?
I don't know what you are scraping for, mister, but you'll not find it on my boots.
I'll see you later, Ishmael.
Anytime, sir.
Mai vedem noi Ishmael. Hai să vedem unde e.
Strange case.
Unde e această... acest warehouse. E tocmai aici. Hai să vorbim și cu
Found nothing conclusive.
Lammy Haskell.
The warehouse by the beach is the only
Toți
lead
suntem
left.
în
Let's go.
oraș.
As a community and as individuals, we can do better. Well, ho there! What a pleasant surprise! I was fair and sure that I'd never see you again.
Where are you off to?
Far away, God willing. Build bridges, say the wise, that people may better understand each other. Build a jetty, say I, so that a ship may come and we can leave. New Eden is a fascinating study for you and I. But for ordinary folk, it is, as I've heard it put, a shite hole.
Leaving changes nothing. You just end up making the same mistake somewhere else.
We must always be open to the possibility that people may learn from their mistakes. Is that not right, Mr. McRaith?
Spoken like a leader.
I fear, however, that not everyone shall listen. I fear what shall befall them if they stay behind.
Avem și o activitate la Lammy Haskell. Ia să vedem.
We overheard you. What are you working on?
I, to my horror, am working on a speech. It's terrible. I don't even know where to start.
I'd speak of past mistakes and how they show you the way to a better future.
That might just work. Thank you.
Are things that bad?
Tell the truth, I don't rightly know. They don't trust me. They tell me nothing, and when they do, they're probably lying. And without the wards, well, I fear things will get worse before they get better. In fact, they already have. Specters walk, and we are in need of a banisher, or two. If you can bring people peace, well, I doubt they'll be grateful. But perhaps they should have the strength to believe in a brighter future.
We found a page ripped from a book. Here, do you recognise it?
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be. Why would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd distribute no more rituals, and that's what I've done. Not done.
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? No. Sounds like a title, like my true pursuer. This Seeker... Is she Grace? Is she alive? Do you know where she is?
We think she's Grace. We hope she's still alive. We're trying to find her.
We think she's hidden herself away behind your dissimulation spell.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too difficult once you're armed with the salient facts.
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later the first whispers of witchcraft started to fly about town. I kept my head down, and Grace was better off out of it. I was right. And I'm glad she escaped. Strange to think of her again after so long.
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that they deceive even the keenest eye. There are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please, ending with how we break it.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is the caster's full name and the symbol used to make fast the illusion.
Grace Pennington and a triangle pointing downwards.
Well then, now all you need is a simple counterspell from the same book and... Oh my.
What now?
I'm afraid I left my copy in the Araloo. In the void.
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defence, once you've retrieved the book, dispelling Grace's illusion will be like a walk in the park. Comparatively speaking.
Thank you for your help.
Could you tell Grace that I'm still her friend? I'd be glad to see her again.
Once we found her, we'll be glad to tell her.
Ok, o să trebuiască să ne întoarcem în void să luăm cartea pe care a uitat-o Lemmy acolo.
We must look at our past. Our mistakes. Our past.
More work to do.
A new building needs a solid foundation.
Go on then. Talk to me. Don't hold back.
You act as though all is well, as though I had not died. I'm dead, and I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all, but you pretend not to see it. That makes me angry. And it makes me sad.
I never wanted that.
I know, but it still felt that way. Watch out! Spectre possession!
Get lost, won't you?
Call on me. Doors blocked on the other side.
Ishmael's nerves and Phoebe's thirst. Reminds me of the good old days. Just lie me down in a puddle of piss and had a couple of angry ghosts.
The ghost may be discreet, even sneaky, but these two are haunted.
Phoebe's husband, maybe?
Ishmael's old master was a drunk too. Alcohol has to be the key to this case.
Remind me not to make you angry. I'm ready to shoot the infested roots, after you bruise the heart.
Reinforcements!
I can help.
Mai avem o inimă pe undeva pe aici.
You know, I don't much fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Something's concealed.
Ia să vedem, avem aici un cuib de spectre probabil.
Ask for help if you need it.
Spectral nest. I better command them to show themselves.
Reveal your true self. Die, you bastard! Try this on for size.
Call on me. They never learn, do they? That specter's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own.
You bastard!
Hogging all the fun. Ask for help if you need it. Think you could take on a ghost? Get out of there! Look to me. I'm right here, you know.
Constance. Nice name for a boat. If this is Phoebe Walcott's warehouse, it's bigger than I'd imagined.
She had quite the business. Little remains.
Bennett Law. Ishmael's master and the man who killed his wife.
Law docked here. Ishmael must have been devastated.
I bet it was Phoebe who put dog shite in his food. This would be a perfect smuggler's hideout.
You think it could be?
At this point in the case, anyone and anything is suspicious. Right. Let's go find some answers.
Ok, asta e intrarea. Vreau să mai verific acolo pe pontonul acela.
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
Voices from the past.
I should have killed him. Killed that dog with my bare hands. Bess, my poor love. Forgive me.
Pare a fi soțul lui Phoebe.
Ishmael Law drinks just as much as Miss Wilcorn, except he hides it.
So by spilling the liquor and hiding the key to the warehouse...
The ghost may be trying to stop him drinking, not her.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
There's more of them.
It's on you!
Nu prea văd inimile piedrei astea. Una e acolo. Una acolo. Și una ar trebui să fie undeva în față. Acolo, dar cum o distrugem noi?
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Hai să încercăm și așa. Nu, tot nu putem da damage. Trebuie să găsim un alt loc. Nu, nu e bine.
I take the heart, you take the roots. Da, uite cum merge liftul ăsta.
Mineral pigments, linseed tops, the makings for oil paints. Not surprised it didn't sell around here.
Bun, hai să vedem care e cel mai bun loc în care putem trage. Dar acum nu mai avem acces la aia de acolo.
You know, I'd almost fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Ishmael must have been absolutely hammered.
No step from the shadows.
Iar am ratat ritualul.
Through time and distance, I now see.
Bess, there was no God to mind you in this miserable life, and none to welcome you to the next.
What is this place? Where am I?
I'm so sorry, Bess.
Ishmael? My husband?
There is no heaven, and yet I shall go to hell.
Stop torturing yourself.
Bess? But how? Why?
What have you become, Ishmael Law? You must stop all of this. Live better.
So that's our discreet ghost. Bess Law.
Well, Ishmael has no idea she is back. He probably thinks it was a liquor. We need Bess's tie. That way we can make her manifest.
Here, Red. The bag. There's an echo.
Written recognition of Ishmael's freedom after the murder of his wife, Bess. We've found our tie. We have the tie. We can make Bess manifest.
Who are you? Why am I here?
You must be wife to Ishmael Law. My name is Antea Duarte. This is Red Wraith. We are Banishers.
Will you banish the ghost of Bess Law? Will it ease her pain?
First things first. You're not after Phoebe Walcott, right? You're here for Ishmael.
I don't know why I'm here. I just want the pain to stop.
Cred că avem de-a face cu două fantome acum.
You've been breaking Phoebe Walcott's liquor bottles. Why?
It was not me. It was Ishmael. He was dead drunk, breaking bottles in this place.
Not here in the warehouse, but in Phoebe Walcott's shop. You broke many of her bottles.
Ishmael and I served a master who drank. He was a brute. He beat me. He killed me. He took Ishmael's eye. And now my husband is a drunkard. He comes here to soak his sorrows, to drown them in liquor, to draw me back, against my will.
Is that why you hid the key?
I think so. I was angry. I was hollow. I spied on him, on her too. I did what little I could to push the abyss away.
You feel empty because you've lingered too long.
All I know is I can stand the pain no more. Not theirs, nor mine.
How did you end up here?
We came from Marrakesh. We left in search of a better life. To pay our way, we signed a contract. 7 years in service to a bad man. The drunkard Bennett Law, who, when drunk, was mean. Liquor turns men and women evil. I know it. I saw it. Now, under the sway of a bad woman, my husband treads the same path. His sorrow has called me back. I remember the pain. I feel the pain so much. They must stop. I'll make them stop.
You're dead a long time, Bess. What brought you back now?
My husband. His drunkenness roused my pain and brought me back to him. I was nowhere, and nothing. And then, all of a sudden, the world appeared with me in it, and I saw Ishmael, desperate on the floor.
Are you saying that you stay because he was drunk?
I stay because I cannot leave. The memory of my pain is growing, and it is unbearable. They brought me back. Ishmael and his pain. That woman and her poison. They must stop.
They suffer. They didn't mean to bring you back.
Their intentions matter not. Her madness is becoming his. I am trapped in their pain. I am trapped in their pain because of her sway over my husband, and I want it all to stop.
We'll take our leave. Expect to be invited to manifest again sometime soon. Don't resist the call. Ishmael and Phoebe will be there.
Who?
Your husband and his friend. Between us, we'll put an end to all of this.
Be quick. I can barely hear my Ishmael now, above the rising, growing pain.
Hogging all the fun. Don't let it crush you. Feet on the ground. Stay on your feet, Red.
Stay down.
Ready and waiting.
Aye, still impressive. What a sight to behold.
Wasn't I always? Well, we finally unraveled this sad case.
Aye. Sadness over pain, over outrage, over guilt. It's a sick dance, isn't it? Ishmael and Phoebe remind me of where I stood for a time.
I remember.
Ia să vedem unde am ajuns. Să vedem, avem și un upgrade disponibil.
I am ashamed. Come. Nobody cares enough for you to be ashamed. Mr. McRaith, welcome back. Ishmael's not feeling well. Best leave him be.
Păi cred că erau băuți amândoi.
More trouble?
He had another episode. Same as before. He's fine now. I gave him a drink, and this time, he took it.
Ishmael has history with liquor. Should you be offering him drink?
I'm the town drunk. What else am I supposed to do? Anyway, he's got a dry stick up his arse. It'd do him good to wet it.
'Tis liquor. I suspect you may be overestimating its medicinal qualities.
By dint of extensive experience, I am better placed to estimate the power of liquor than anyone. Besides, he always turns it down. Shame, really. Nothing like a sip or two to soothe a troubled soul.
Ishmael Law is haunted by the ghost of his wife. But even without her, this whole situation is a mess.
Time we ought we chat.
You too, Bess. Come on. It's time to show yourself.
Phoebe Walcott, this is Bess Law. Bess, you already know Phoebe.
Bess? My love? How? I thought I was dreaming. You were really here?
I was. I am now. And not for long. Please.
Oh, you're Bess. The Bess. His Bess. Ishmael is fine, don't worry. Or, well, he will be soon.
Ishmael has been drinking as much as you do. Liquor won't solve the problem here.
Of course it won't. But we'll have some fun while we wait to not solve anything.
You make him suffer, woman. And I cannot stand the pain.
Talk not to me about pain, lady. You know nothing of my pain.
Shut your mouth, Phoebe.
You shut yours, if you can take the bottle from it.
Stop rattling each other's cages. It's time to bring this to a close.
Hai să învinovățim pe Phoebe.
Phoebe Walcott, you used liquor to dull the pain of a tragic past. You can't have foreseen that it would cause a haunting. But it did. And I must end it.
I swear I never wanted to hurt anybody but myself.
I know.
To hell with it all and do it. If you're not going to give me one for the road, just get it over with.
Wait for me, sweetie. Mama will be there soon.
What have you... Oh no. Phoebe. My dear Phoebe. There really was no other way?
This way, Bess gets what she needs.
Da, mai era o cale. Îi luăm esența lui Ishmael, da. Am ales să o luăm pe lui Phoebe.
We must look at our past.
Ia să vedem, trebuie să-i raportăm ceva lui Lamy.
Mistake. Our past mistake? Good day to you both. I trust you bring better news.
There were hauntings. We ended them.
Thank you. Truly. Here's to better days. Well, speaking of that, or not as the case may be, my speech is almost done. And by done, I mean written. I need an ending, a high note on which to finish. I was thinking of talking about you. Would you permit it?
Hai să zicem să vorbească despre curaj, de ce nu?
People don't always trust Banishers. Perhaps speak of courage, the spark of fire in their souls.
This comes to you so easily. You're always so eloquent.
Well, I've led men to war, and fearful men need words of courage.
Well put. I shall take it as inspiration as I return to my writing. With the added spice of your profound wisdom, I have faith that this speech will bring much succour to the company. Oh, what remains of it?
Good day to you, young Lamy.
And to you, my friend. And to you.
Ok. Am completat și o activitate. Să vedem ce s-a întâmplat cu meeting house-ul. Parcă avea și acoperiș. Pare a fi demolat așa parțial. Uite, avem aici un punct de interes pe care l-am ratat. Și mai avem 3 cazuri de bântuire din ce îmi dau seama pe aici. Hai să mergem totuși până la punctul ăsta de interes, că e relativ aproape. Să vedem ce avem acolo.
Piss off!
Watch out! We made it angry.
shall we?
Avem un cufăr blestemat.
Another curse.
Hai să vedem, probabil în casa aceea sau pe lângă casă o să găsim tokenurile.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. Wards. Think you can fend for yourself?
Uite și un cufăr acolo. Oh. Era să-mi puși pe bătrânica asta.
Goody Perkins.
Yes, that's right.
I bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you grace, Mr. McRaith.
Văd că n-are frică. Stă singur aici.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Pe bun, și unde e al treilea token? Uite-l aici. Ia să vedem ce găsim noi în cufărul ăsta de aici.
Corrito Scal.
You losing your edge?
Da. Stai că am uitat. Iar am dat ritualul greșit. Iar am folosit alt care nu trebuie.
Imaradas entus.
Fail.
Focus, Red.
Unde era asta? Unbounding.
You are not released, but exiled.
O brățară ceva.
Picking up something spectral nearby. feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Ia să vedem dacă putem ajunge și la cufărul ăla de acolo de sus. Singura cale pare a fi prin spatele casei. Dar nu putem intra în casa asta. Dubios. Deci pe acolo ne putem cățăra. S-ar putea să avem un quest aici, cine știe. Poate de-aia încă nu este activă zona. O să vedem noi. Bun, mai avem 3 cazuri de bântuire. Încercăm să le facem data viitoare. Vedem câte reușim să facem din ele. Nu știu dacă le putem face pe toate. O să încheiem aici acest episod. Mulțumesc tuturor celor care ați rămas până la final. Dacă v-a plăcut acest video, nu uitați să lăsați și voi un like cu subscribe. Eu am fost Mr. M și ne auzim data viitoare.